Hey guys, this is Aaron Flores with Questside Story, and we're doing our monthly quest this month. So we didn't get a chance to do a podcast. I was on vacation, ruining everything as I always do. But if you can't tell already, I'm on Chapter 2. We're playing Spice Marine. So Andrew gave me this game. We're kind of changing up how we do the monthly quest. It's now called the monthly quest. That's the biggest change so far. And we're assigning our own games to ourselves. But Andrew still gave me this game just because I was being a indecisive brat. So, playing Space Marine here, and it's a video game, I think? Shooting dudes. This game's got some weight to it. I'm really interested in it. I don't know jack diddly shit about the Warhammer universe or anything like that. I just think aesthetically this game looks really cool. And I was just vaguely interested in it, but never got around to playing it. Caught it on the Steam sale for like $5 or whatever this game's worth to me. But just going through it. I am playing this on the personal computer. I gotta pick up the bolter. Alright, using the D-pad to change weapons. That's fairly common here. This game looks and feels a lot like Gears of War. I don't think it's unfair to say that it's similar to that. Alright, just lighting dudes up. Alright, I got a machine gun now. So I'm in super early stages of the game. I was going to boot it from the start screen, but the intro is probably about like 20 minutes long of just cutscenes, and that doesn't make for good viewing. But me playing like a jackass also doesn't. But you know what? To each their own. So, let's see here. I'm going to try to piece together what I understand in the story, which is not much. I'm a dude. And there are other dudes, and there's a dude behind me. And that is the story of Space Marine. Makes sense already. Okay, so this game's got some weird mechanic where you have to grab people and execute them in order to heal. And it's very similar to that old Punisher game that came out on the PS2. Alright, there goes another British Space Marine dude. British Space Police. Alright, using B as the hotkey is a little weird. Just because I keep instinctively hitting X just to interact with stuff, but what do I know? Yeah, split that dude open. Body parts every day. Alright, so you can kind of dodge and dip and dive. Dodge again. Oh, those guys are just lighting me up. Kill that guy. Here. So this game hasn't really explained much. We have to. There was like some weird screen that was showing me all this crazy crap I could do, and like launching titans or something like that. Hasn't done a lot of splaining, but I'm sure I'll be able to piece stuff together. This doesn't look too complex. As I mentioned before, I don't know anything about the Warhammer 40K universe or anything like that. So I mean, it'll be fun for me to, to get murdered. I just stabbed that dude in the brain. Early I did like a choke slam to a dude. I want to do that again. That was dope. A lot of guys to kill. I imagine this game will probably just be hot murder for about... I suspect this game to be like 8 hours long. I'd be shocked if a game like this ran over that. Remember when it came out, that was one of the criticisms, that it was a little too short. But I'm okay with that. Splitting dudes' brains open. That guy up there, like, they keep respawning, and it is just a little annoying because I can't keep him dead. Alright, they're just hacking at my boy over here. Alright, something's happening. This is exactly the same thing I was doing in the game, but now I'm not doing it. Who's this guy? I just shot that dude's knees out. Alright, cool. It looks like Brock Lesnar. Leandros. Brother Lesnar.
The Codex Astartes warns against using jump packs to leap blindly into enemy fire, and for good reason.
Your days as a novice are behind you.
It's in his head.
Interpret the Codex so narrowly.
It's got like a scar going from like the center of his dome. He's got like two, like, I don't know if those are moles or like nails. Alright, just gave Brock Lesnar his helmet back. He's got like maybe like horns like Snake does in Metal Gear Solid 5, and he's gonna just turn into a demon by the end of it.
Enemy sighted.
The space British in this game makes me happy because that is funny to me. Oh wow, there's a lot of guys. So you can do melee stuff. Very interested in seeing what kind of weapon varieties are in this game. Alright, where's Brock at? Mr. Lesnar, we gotta go. Where you going, Brock? Brock, where you going? He's just like casually strolling. Well, I'm gonna go towards where those guys popped out, because if I know video games, then I might have played like 1, maybe 2 video games. You go towards the murder.
Sedona's picked up local Imperial
stuff's
Guard
exploding.
communications. They survived under the shadow of that
Like
zone.
forgot what those are called. Is there a way to run? Oh, read my mind. That's a really weighty run. Either in a really good or really bad way. Okay, I just gave that dude like a shoulder check, and that stuns him. So when they're like glowing blue, I can execute them. That's how I get health back. I want to say I heard through the grapevine that that's the only way you can heal in this game is just by doing your executions. So those little tiny guys, I guess those are goblins. Those do not require stunning prior to killing. The comparison to this is really bad, and I don't mean it. It reminds me a lot of that Jurassic Park game where you had to like eat little dinosaurs, and that was the only way you can heal. That and then the Punisher game, I mentioned that earlier. You just healed them somehow by bashing a dude's head into the concrete over and over. That's a turret, so... Well, those are like normal humans. Alright, so there's normal people in this world. Not everyone is like... Come on, guys! There's like 6 of you and 1 dude just standing there, being a jerk.
You have saved us.
We are not worthy.
As guardsmen, you saved yourself.
Alright, so we got Brock Lesnar on the left. Got Punish Snake on the right.
If not for the lieutenant.
Where will we find this lieutenant?
At the front lines. Follow the trench network to the lieutenant's command bunker.
Carry on, guardsmen. We rendezvous with Sedonas, then we find this lieutenant. We need updated intel on the gun battery.
The gun battery.
Through here, my lords. Head out the upper level and continue through the plaza. The bunker is beyond.
This game looks great, by the way. Like, I understand it's like maybe about 5 years old or so, but I still think it looks great. Just the textures, the lighting, the aesthetic design, just looks so good. Just sit back and look at it, and it's running crisp as hell on my not so up-to-date computer, so it's a very well optimized game. Sticking in the scenery and explosions.
Captain,
Mostly
I'm in position
explosions.
at a broken monument near the guard lines.
Alright, the ground is just... something big is coming. Probably gonna end up fighting like a really big orc or something dumb like that. I could run. I feel like I'm not even moving that much faster, even though he's just full-on sprinting. Alright, who's this guy?
Sergeant, I see you found something to keep you busy.
Worry not, Captain.
Whoa, dude, what happened to your face?
I've saved some orcs for you.
No one's gonna like point it out. Like, dude, your face looked like the Toxic Avenger.
And certainly not use it to keep our forces at bay. There's a strategy behind
Alright, so those bolts in their head gotta be something related to the lore of this, because they both have the bolts in his heads. It's not just a weird looking
it. We
mole.
have encountered the orc during our jump to the
I'm sure some Warhammer aficionado out there is just cringing at the crap I'm
If
saying.
the horde hasn't turned on itself, it's still under his control.
I thought that was a wrench, just like a demon skull. Reach the commander bunker. Or command bunker. I'm adding letters. Let's see. Chainsword sounds promising. I like chains and I like swords, so... Oh, wow. I got a sword now. Wow. Just wrecking stuff. Doing a lot of orc killing. Orcs gotta be, like, right behind, like, zombies and the Taliban in terms of stuff you murder in video games. Whoa. They have a gun, duh. Just lit that dude up. Well, now this game controls with keyboard and mouse. I'm sure it controls just fine, but I'd rather sit back with a remote. Alright, got more guys. Not quite getting the precision levels I want to. It's like a little weird stickiness to the shooting here, but I mean, I say stickiness, others will say that guy just exploded for no reason. Probably to save RAM. Again, as I mentioned before, this is a well-optimized game. Someone intelligent thought about this kind of stuff, so. Oh, reloading. Right, that guy did not explode. The last one did. Those guys are overachievers. This appears to be a dead end. I'm gonna shoot this tank. What do we got here? Ammo. Blammo. I'm out of ammo. Right. Just making sure I didn't miss anything. A lot of cutscenes. A lot of that kind of stuff happening. What in Jesus' name is that? Smoke that guy. Smoke this dude. Probably open this up for some ammo. There's no like rocket launcher in there or anything cool. Sniper rifle. I'm sure I'll get this kind of stuff later. Very early. I'm not even 20 minutes into the game right now. Well, without cutscenes, I'm not 20 minutes into the game. That perturbs me, like, a lot. So I'm gonna shoot it. That thing exploded. I don't know if that's really cool or really bad. I'm gonna go with both. So I imagine there'll be waves of stuff coming. Oh! I was just thinking, I wonder if I shot it while dudes are next to it, will it take them out too? And the answer's already yes. Pick up what? Oh, grenades. Alright, using a left bumper, I can chuck some grenades. Alright, so it kind of has the Halo system of throwing grenades, of toss and pray. I was wondering, I was kind of expecting to see a reticle show up, but I'm both happy and sad that that did not happen. Wow, that's a lot of guys. Probably could have saved that. Alright, so I got this badass sword, so I can just start chopping these dudes. Alright, the ones with the pads, they're the ones with the gun. I need to stop him, like, as soon as I can. And then I need to get some health, so I'm going to start stunning these dudes. Oh, does this sword not have a stun mode? The downside for unlimited power. Nope, I could do it. Just sawed that dude in half. Ooh, I'm getting like lit up. A lot of stuff. I need to focus on the guy with the gun. I can just eat these goblins real quick. Yep. I wonder if I could get interrupted out of my murder animation. just gonna start choke slamming these dudes till I can no longer. There's a lot of guys though. Holy crap! And those guys with the guns, they're the pains in the asses. I mean, turns out getting shot sucks. Expert advice. Alright, this guy looks like he's some sort of big deal here. He's got a skull on his... Alright, so there's probably some method to beating this guy. You gotta shoot the cyber demon to kill it. Said use a combo? Okay. Alright. Gotta mash a button. Alright, blow his head up. That was sort of harmless. Except for the part where I harmed him by exploding his head.
We thought we were done for.
Where is your commander, Guardsman? Inside the door seal. I believe they will let us.
I want to go in.
Guard.
Show me what's inside.
Open this
Oh, they're Ultramarines. They're not just Space Marines. They're Ultramarines. Alright, I'm picking up this. I'll be a Warhammer lore expert by the end of this. I feel like right here is a good stopping point, so I'll check in next week for some more Space Marine, if there is any more. Hopefully there is.